the ancient philosophy that outsmarts modern anxiety. Part 1. The more we try to control, the more we lose control. Why? There's a strange paradox. The more we try to control everything, the more out of control we feel. The more we crave peace, the more anxious we become. The more we want others to understand us, the more misunderstood we feel. Have you ever felt this way? You read healing books. You listen to positive living podcasts. You download dozens of emotion tracking apps. Yet a single unread message is enough to stir your heart. A rescheduled meeting can tighten your chest. A critical comment can keep you up all night. We try to change the world, to find peace, but Stoic philosophy points to the opposite. If you want peace, stop trying to change the world and start changing yourself. What can you control? Your emotions, your thoughts, your reactions. What can't you control? Everything else. Epictetus' Stoicism, over 2,000 years old, is strangely ahead of its time. It's not an ideology, it's an operating system for the mind. And what's fascinating is this. 3 men from different times, Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, never knew Instagram, seen texts, or social anxiety, but their teachings strike directly at the heart of our modern struggles. They spoke of control. They spoke of reaction and choice. They spoke of self-mastery in a chaotic world. And today you'll see, this ancient philosophy doesn't just help you face anxiety, it helps you see yourself clearly amid emotional noise. Part 2. A hyper-connected world, but lacking peace. Each morning you wake up and check your phone. 20 notifications, 5 unread emails, 3 group chats needing replies. You sigh, yet still scroll reflexively. You sip coffee while scanning your timeline. A status reads, "Success starts with waking at 5 a.m. Someone lands a big contract. A friend posts beach photos while you drown in work. You turn off the screen, but your mind spins. Am I falling behind? Am I not good enough? Should I push harder?" And so your day begins with a subtle anxiety. Modern society is a machine that breeds anxiety. Social media fuels comparison. Work brings pressure. Family brings fatigue. Others' achievements make you feel small. You try to control everything. Your own emotions, your boss's expectations, your partner's reactions, your future. And the result, you're exhausted. You're anxious. You feel like everything is spiraling out of control. The cost of modern life. You get caught up in trivial things and forget your inner world. You react quickly without understanding what's truly happening inside. You say, "I'm fine," while silently suffocating. Marcus Aurelius once wrote in Meditations, "Take time to withdraw inward. The mind that masters itself is a fortress no one can breach unless you open the gate." Part 3. Stop chasing calm. Start gaining clarity. We often chase calm. We download meditation apps. We try to relax. We try to fix ourselves. But Stoicism doesn't chase calm. It teaches clarity. Clarity is this. What's in my control? What's not? Clarity helps you pause before reacting. It helps you see that email, just a sentence, that look, just a moment, that delay, not the end of your worth. You don't need to stop the storm. You just need to remember. You don't have to become it. Part 4. The pause that protects your inner peace. There's a sacred moment before reaction. A pause. In that pause you choose, do I lash out? Do I shut down? Or do I respond with presence? Seneca wrote, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Self-mastery begins in that pause. You don't need years of training, you just need to notice. I am feeling something, but I am not that feeling. That's the difference between living by reaction and living with intention. Part 5. When anxiety strikes, ask these questions. When overwhelmed, ask, what part of this do I truly control? Am I reacting from habit or awareness? If someone else behaves poorly, must I behave poorly too? If the worst happens, can I still remain intact? Is my fear coming from now or from a past that was never healed? These questions don't need immediate answers. Just let them sit silently, like stones anchoring a riverbed. Beneath the rush of emotions, those stones hold your center. Stoicism doesn't say, always be strong. It says, know yourself and act by your values. Epictetus once wrote, if you want to grow, prepare to be misunderstood, mocked, and abandoned. But if your mind stays grounded, you've already won. You don't need to be healed to live well. You just need not let anxiety dictate your behavior. To summarize Part 5, anxiety is a chance to observe yourself more deeply. Stoicism doesn't judge emotions. It teaches you how to relate to them. You don't need to control the world, only your response. Peace isn't outside. It's in the pause before your next reaction. Part 6, you're not weak. You just haven't been taught to see clearly. You may have thought you're weak because you worry. You may have blamed yourself for not controlling emotions. You may have felt something inside you is broken, that you must fix yourself to be worthy of life. But Stoic philosophy doesn't come to fix you, it comes to awaken you. That you are not broken, you are not wrong, you just need to learn to see things clearly. And once you see clearly, you realize anxiety is not your enemy, it's a signal. Loss of control is not failure. It's a reminder to return to what you can control. Emotions aren't to be repressed. They are to be calmly observed. Keep your mind like a fortress. No one can breach it unless you open the gate. Marcus Aurelius. You can't control the world, but you can. Choose your response. Choose the values you live by. Choose to remain composed, even in chaos. That is the spirit of a Stoic. No need for a hardened shell, no need for fancy words. Just awareness, right action, and staying true in any circumstance. If you've made it this far, you are no longer just a viewer. You are walking the path of conscious living and inner mastery. Let Stoic Bloom walk with you. Subscribe, not because this channel needs you, but because perhaps every week you need one gentle reminder. The world out there may be chaotic, but inside you can still be a place of peace. Like this video, if a part of it touched you, share it if you know someone who needs a quiet reassurance. And comment, I don't choose circumstances, I choose my response. To affirm the path of self-mastery you begin today. Emotions may knock on the door, but you decide whether to open it.